What's the deal? Welcome back to another film breakdown. In today's episode, we'll be breaking down why Cade Cunningham, despite not being one of the most efficient players in the NBA, is still one of the best players in the NBA and why he's still incredibly impactful, even in games where he's not incredibly efficient. Now, as you'll see on the screen, we're going back to the Atlanta Hawks game. You may be asking, Q, why are you going back to the Atlanta Hawks game? Well, because in this game, Cade shot 8 of 23 from the field, 35%. He shot 1 of 6 from deep, 16%, but he still was a plus 10 in this game. He was a plus 10 and a 2-point loss. How is Cade able to have inefficient nights and not be one of the most efficient players in the league while still being one of the best players in the NBA? How does that work? Well, I want to bring up a few stats for you guys before we go to the film. I want you guys to look at this. Cade is 4th in the NBA in total touches. Only Trae Young, Tyrese Halliburton, and Nikola Jokic are ahead of him. When it goes to points per touch right here, he's averaging more points per touch than Trae Young, more than Tyrese, and he's right behind Jokic. So he's one of the no one else in the NBA, not many other players in the NBA are having the ball in their hands or touching the ball as much as Cade, and he's still doing more with those touches than people around him, like Trae Young, like Tyrese, and he's right behind what many consider the best player in the NBA in Jokic. Along with this, Cade is 3rd in the NBA in drives per game. Why am I bringing up these stats? Because Cade forces the defense's respect every single time he touches the ball, and he's generating good offense. Even when he's not scoring well himself, he's creating easy looks and generating good offense per touch, per possession, because of the gravity that he creates and the spots he gets to within the offense, and also because of how great of a passer he is. Now we can get into the film here. So, again, went to this Hawks game. I want you guys to watch this. Cade's going to come off this screen from Jalen Duren. Great screen from Jalen Duren. But this is going to force Okongwu to come up. The skip pass right here is a tough pass to make. Cade's going to make it off the live dribble with one hand, skip all the way across the court. Create a good open shot for Tobias Harris. Now Tobias misses it. Duren gets the rebound. Now look what we run right into. A DHO. Run right into a DHO here. And Cade gets a dunk for Jalen Duren. So within one possession, Cade is able to create an open corner 3 for Tobias Harris because of his passing. And then, coming off a pick and roll, draws 2 defenders with Okongwu, 2 defenders, and he's one of the best half-court lob passers in the entire NBA. Gives Jalen Duren an easy bucket. Just spoon feeds offense for his team. An open corner 3 and an easy dunk, all within one possession. Let's go to this one. Another pick and roll. You're going to see Okongwu has to come up. Hunter's trailing. 2 on the ball. Now you got 3 on 2 on the weak side. Every possession, it feels like Cade touches the ball. He is getting 2 on the ball and allowing his team to play with an advantage. And because he's such a good passer and a good processor and reads this stuff super quickly, you're able to take advantage of it. He's not one of these guys who's going to hold the ball and not be able to make the right read to create good offense out of this and make the right decision. He does most of the time. And as you see here, Trae Young is forced to make a decision between THJ in the corner and Tobias cutting down the middle. Cade's going to make this pass to Tobias, and because Dyson Daniels is forced to choose between Duren at the basket or THJ in the corner, this creates an open gap right here and creates a 3-on-2. Because Cade has 2 on the ball off of a pick and roll late into a game, Tobias able to hit a wide open mid-range shot. That's all created from Cade. That's all stemming from Cade getting 2 on the ball. Again, you're going to see them run this ghost screen in this possession with THJ. They don't want Trae Young to be stuck in Cade, and they're going to put 2 on the ball anyways, almost every single time Cade runs a pick and roll. What does this create? A ghost screen? THJ is going to get a wide open flare here. Dyson Daniels now has to react, and this is going to create a wide open Tobias dunk, or not dunk, but an easy layup for him right here at the rim. Again, THJ gets the assist, but this is all stemming from Cade creating 2 on the ball every time he touches the ball and making the right read quickly. His team is consistently, look at this. Pause it right here. 4 on 3. There's 2 on Cade. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pistons against 3 defenders. And one's wide open underneath the basket. This is all generating because Cade is getting 2 on the ball and the type of respect that he demands every single possession. Let's go with another one right here. Cade's going to set a backdoor screen. This is a kind of motion action, which is what I used to call it, or my high school coach called it in high school. Motion. Simple. This is a very old school offense right here. He's going to set a back screen here, cut down baseline from Ron Holland. He's going to come up from a down screen now from Stu. And watch what happens. Look, before he even gets the ball, Before, look at Larry Nance already reacting to come up and guard Cade. You're going to get 2 people guarding Cade instantly. And what's Cade going to do? Not going to take a dribble. Not going to hold it too long, try to back it out and go into an ISO and waste shot clock. He immediately sees Larry Nance is coming up to stop me. I'm immediately bounce passing it to Stu. Immediate. And Stu gets a good look at the rim. He misses it. But this is all good offense. This is all constantly Cade, and because of his gravity and respect as a player and his ability as a passer, is creating good offense for the Pistons every time it feels like he touches the ball. Stu misses that one, but it's a good look generated. Coming up here, you're going to see another example. Cade off post-ups. If you go and look at what Cade is in the percentile on post-ups, including passes, 79th percentile. Why is that? Because if you don't come double him, he can abuse a mismatch. If you do send too much help, which is what Dyson Daniels is doing, look at this space between Dyson Daniels and one of the best shooters in the NBA, Malik Beasley. Dyson is playing so hard at the nail right here because of Cade. On one of the best shooters in the NBA, he is still choosing, we have to stop Cade. Cade's just going to easy pass. I mean, easy pass to Malik. Nothing crazy, nothing special, but all created by the defense's fear of Cade on a possession. Again, Cade shot 8 of 23 in this game, but the Pistons had 130 points and they were plus 10 in his minutes. Why is that? Because on a possession-by-possession basis, Cade is generating good offense for the Pistons. So even in nights when he's not shooting well, he's still generating good offense for the team and getting good offense for his teammates and creating good looks for them. That is why. This one right here, you're going to see. 2 on the ball, again. Pick and roll with Stu. This is one of the reasons why Stu is having such a good season finishing around the rim, because he's being spoon-fed easier finishes. 2 on the ball with Cade. Cade's going to pick up the ball. He has 2 options. Hunter has to pick between Fontecchio or Stu. He's kind of undecided. He's trying to play both. Cade sees this. He's going to drop a nice bounce pass to Stu. Easy layup for Stu. All created from 2 on the ball with Cade. All created from 2 on the ball. This one right here. He's going to get Trey on the mismatch. He's going to try attack Trey. Okongwu is meeting him before the charge circle. He's meeting him at the dotted line. And if you want to go even further, look at how far Dyson Daniels is coming down on the rip through. Look at this. He's leaving THJ wide open. Okongwu is coming up to the dotted line to stop Cade. That's 3 defenders focusing on Cade because he gets to the paint consistently. He's consistently driving. He's not settling now for long twos. He is consistently getting the defense in rotation because of the aggressive style he plays. He's constantly driving. He's constantly trying to get to the rim. He's constantly getting rim touches. He's not just isoing from the block, isoing from the high post, isoing from the top of the key. He is constantly getting to the paint, driving, which forces defenses to get in rotation, and he's such a good passer that when he does drive and gets them rotating, this happens. Cade Cunningham does not need... Well, here's another one for good measure, by the way. There's another one. Kongu's going to come up. 2 defenders on Cade again. Easy dunk for Jalen Duren. Even in games when Cade shoots poorly from the field, because of how he plays, because of his ability to get to the paint, because of his ability to drive consistently every single possession, and because of the respect the defense pays him, because they know if they don't give him this respect, he'll have an efficient night, he's able to kill them consistently with his passing ability, with his playmaking ability, with his processing. And that right there is why Cade is the franchise player of the Detroit Pistons. And that is why, despite not being one of the most efficient players in the NBA on his own shots, he's one of the best players in the entire NBA.